From Christmas kisses to Blackhood hit and misses, I'm gifting you with all the holiday goodies on Sweetwater Secrets. Welcome back, River Babes. I'm your host, Leanna Aguilera, and you're watching the Sweetwater Secrets After Show for episode 209, Chapter 22, Silent Night, Deadly Night. All right, guys, now this was the holiday-themed mid-season finale of Season 2, and it seems that we all must have been on the naughty list, because this episode was one big lump of confusing coal.
Boy?
No, not that coal. I love that coal. Now, to help you all feel better about this silent fright, I'm stuffing your stockings with exclusive behind-the-scenes secrets from Vanessa Morgan. Lili Reinhart will be talking all about Archie and Betty, and Cole Sprouse is spilling a jelly bean update that you don't want to miss. But first, let's rehash the episode's biggest headlines in the blue and gold breakdown. First up, the Blackhood's identity was revealed, I think.
I didn't see it in his eyes.
Now, Betty and Archie took the lead in this week, and the duo discovered that Betty's grandfather was actually one of the men who killed the Riverdale Reaper by burying him alive. The only problem is that janitor Joseph Conway, accidentally sentenced the wrong man to death.
Wrong kid died.
Now, one thing led to another, and the Blackhood ordered Betty to bury Archie alive. Honestly, I have no idea why any of this was happening, but I do know that it was revealed that janitor Svensson was hiding under the Blackhood. Lame.
It wasn't enough!
All right, guys, I don't know about you, but I think this was a major letdown. Now, I've got a feeling that there's a twist coming and that Svensson was just pretending to be the Blackhood and that the real one is still out there. But either way, I'm really sick of this storyline.
Your reindeer games are over.
Now, the other big headline of the night was when Jughead rallied the younger members of the Serpents to drive drug-dealing Penny Peabody out of town.
Are you willing to risk your necks to save my dad's life?
Now, to make sure that the snake charmer stays gone for good, they stripped her of her serpent status. Literally.
That tattoo doesn't make you a serpent.
No! Now, I was shocked to see Jughead slice off Penny's tattoo from her arm, but did you know that that was originally going to be Tony with the knife? Here's the behind-the-scenes scoop from Vanessa Morgan.
When I found out they were gonna be kidnapping her, I was like, that's so badass. I loved it. You know, I think Penny Peabody deserved it.
Oh, completely.
It was actually quite hilarious putting on those masks and doing the kidnapping. I was like, I feel like it was in a weird cellar type room, and I was like, I feel like I'm doing something really bad right now as we're storming up to her, putting a bag over her head.
They obviously didn't show it, but Jughead cut off her tattoo?
Yeah.
When I saw that, I literally screamed.
We were grabbing her. Originally, they had it written in this script where my character did that, and they ended up changing it, which makes more sense that he would have done it. But, at first when I saw that, I was like, wow, Tony, get it. You're really, badass. Huh?
Fun fact. All right, guys, are you glad that Jughead did the honors? Shout out your thoughts to me in the comments below. And let's move on to some romance news in this week's 7 Seconds in Heaven. Now, following last week's breakup bonanza, things were all kinds of awkward between Barchie and Bughead as they tried to spread the holiday cheer.
And haven't you heard? We're still friends.
Now, Ronnie gave Archie a super nice watch that she had engraved before the breakup. Ooh. And speaking of timing issues, she also gifted Archiekins with those 3 little words.
I love you too, Archie Andrews.
But it was a little too late, because this was after the fact that Archie and Betty kissed in the car during their Blackhood crusade.
I need Betty Cooper. Arch.
That's right, guys, we had a Barchie smooch, and I'm really not sure how to process this news. So let's take a look at what Lili Reinhart had to tell me about her thoughts on Archie's gift to Betty for Christmas.
I love the gift that Archie gives Betty in this scene. That was such a touching and sentimental moment. What did that mean for you when you read that in the script?
It shows to me there's just such a genuine friendship between them, and you're just like, they just know each other, and even though you don't get to see every little detail of their past or their history, when she says that, they listened to it when they were 5 years old, it's like, it just paints a picture for you of how long these people have been in one another's lives, and it's really sweet.
Now, I agree that they are wonderful friends, but does that mean that they should be more than that? Tell me your thoughts in the comments as we jump straight into hisses and kisses. All right, guys, first up in hisses, Yeah, that one's going straight to the entire Blackhood storyline, especially the trip to Sister Mary's, because I think that was a confusing and sloppy storytelling moment. And if Janitor Svensson really is the Blackhood, then to me, this whole thing was a major letdown and a big waste of time for season 2. Sorry, not sorry.
Dear God, can we please get this torture over with?
Hisses to Betty for keeping the Blackhood from the flames. Girl, let those memories burn. And to the fact that we didn't learn the Lodge family secrets.
Do we have a deal?
We do, Daddykins.
What was the deal, Daddykins? What has Veronica gotten herself wrapped up in? I guess time will only tell. Hisses to the fact that Archie and Betty were kissing, and it's not because I don't like Barchie. Truthfully, I'm still undecided on them. My hiss is to the fact that they both just got out of a breakup. In fact, I don't even think that Jughead knew that they were broken up.
Betty and I haven't been in the greatest place either.
I'm telling you guys, our Ross Geller moment is coming. I just know it.
We were on a break!
And my last hiss is to Cheryl's mom and her random hookup with Vic the Christmas tree guy. On the flip side, here's a kiss to discovering that Nana Rose Blossom is alive, but she's a huge Christmas Grinch.
You should have drowned them at birth, like a basket of kittens.
Kisses to the super thoughtful gifts that Betty and Jughead gave each other. Kisses to Moose for making a triumphant return.
Merry Christmas.
And kisses to Kevin for teaming up with Josie and showing us that he can sing. What can't Kevin do? And my last kiss of the night goes to the fact that FP and Jughead finally talked about Jelly Bean and their mysterious mom.
Your mom, Jelly Bean.
Now here's what Cole Sprouse had to tell me when I grilled him yet again about when we're finally going to meet the other members of the Jones family.
I'm gonna ask you the question that a million people have been asking you.
Sure.
What's the Jelly Bean update?
Jelly Bean update, yeah. Interesting. We don't know anything about Jelly Bean just yet. This is one of those dilemmas that I think we face because we have such a massive ensemble of characters. And oftentimes I think some characters deserve more justice narratively than what we're able to provide in the first 9 episodes. So the introduction of additional characters is kind of a dilemma that we have because it means possibly less screen time for characters who already haven't got enough. I don't know if you know too much about poor Jughead's tormented family just yet.
One of these days.
Oh, you know it's gonna get sadder. I think that's enough for tonight.
All right, guys, now that does it for this week's Sweetwater Secrets. And since that was the last episode of 2017, I won't see you River Babes until next year when Riverdale returns with the rest of season 2. But have no fear, follow me on Twitter because I'll be announcing the date for a special live episode of Sweetwater Secrets where we'll be doing a huge round of hisses and kisses for the entire season. So get excited because I'll also have plenty of Riverdale secrets that you can only find here. Now, in the meantime, share Sweetwater Secrets with your friends over this winter break and hit me up in the comments to tell me what you think of the Blackhood reveal. If you're warming up to the idea of Archie and Betty as a couple, and of course your top hisses and kisses for episode 209. Now have a wonderful and safe New Year, River Babes. Many, many, many mistletoe kisses to you. Bye, guys.